The crimson sands of Kethvara stretched endlessly beneath twin suns, their heat creating shimmering mirages that danced like ghosts across the barren landscape. Commander Zexthul crouched behind a crystalline outcropping, his 4 eyes scanning the horizon through his tactical visor. His pack of elite Vorthak hunters lay scattered across the dunes, their predatory forms perfectly camouflaged against the alien terrain. They had been tracking their quarry for 3 planetary rotations now, a single human explorer who had crash-landed on this forsaken world. The Vorthak were the apex predators of 17 star systems, their reputation built on countless successful hunts across the galaxy. No prey had ever escaped them. Their chitinous armor could deflect plasma bolts, their razor-sharp claws could slice through reinforced steel, and their pack-hunting instincts were honed through millennia of evolution. "Target approaching Sector 7, hissed Sub-Commander Velkar through the comm channel. "Walking pattern suggests exhaustion. Easy prey." Zexthul's mandibles clicked in satisfaction. Humans were supposedly one of the galaxy's newer species, weak, soft-skinned creatures who relied on primitive tools and technology rather than natural weaponry. This one had been wandering the desert for days without proper equipment, no doubt dying of thirst and exposure. It would be a simple matter to close the trap. But something nagged at the commander's predatory instincts. The human's movement pattern was odd. Most creatures, when lost and desperate, moved erratically, stumbling, backtracking, showing signs of panic. This human walked with steady, measured steps, as if following an invisible path across the trackless waste. "All units prepare to advance," Zexthul commanded. "Surround the target. Standard hunting formation Delta." The pack moved like liquid shadow across the dunes. 12 of the most lethal predators in known space converged on a single unarmed human. The trap was perfect, a circular killing ground, with no escape routes, no cover, no hope. The human stopped walking. Marcus Chen stood motionless in the center of the sandy depression, his torn flight suit providing little protection against the twin suns' relentless glare. His lips were cracked, his face sunburned, and his supply pack had been empty for 2 days. By all logic, he should have been dead already. But Marcus had grown up in the Australian outback, where his Aboriginal grandmother had taught him lessons that no alien species could comprehend. She had shown him how to read the land, how to find water in the most unlikely places, how to navigate by stars that weren't in any computer database. Most importantly, she had taught him that survival wasn't about fighting the wilderness, it was about becoming part of it. The Vorthak emerged from their hiding places, their weapons trained on him from 12 different angles. Their alien forms were truly terrifying. 3 meters tall, covered in natural armor, with elongated skulls that housed predatory intelligence. Their claws gleamed in the harsh sunlight, and their mouths opened to reveal rows of serrated teeth. "Human," Zexthul called out, his voice amplified by a translation device. "You are surrounded. Submit to your fate with dignity." Marcus turned, slowly, to face the commander, and something in his calm demeanor sent an unexpected chill through the alien predator. There was no fear in the human's eyes, no desperation. Instead, there was something else, a quiet understanding, as if he had been expecting this moment. "I know," Marcus said simply. Zexthul's 4 eyes blinked in confusion. "You know?" "I've known you were following me since the 2nd day," Marcus replied, his voice steady despite his obvious physical exhaustion. 12 of you. Excellent. Camouflage, but you cast shadows, and shadows have patterns." The Vorthak exchanged glances. How could this primitive creature have detected their approach? Their stealth technology was military grade. Their natural camouflage evolved over millions of years. "Your pack formation is impressive," Marcus continued, taking a step forward. To the alien's amazement, he showed no sign of intimidation. "Very efficient for hunting on your homeworld, I'd imagine. But you made one mistake." "What mistake?" Zexthul demanded, though something about the human's confidence was unsettling his predatory instincts. Marcus smiled, a strange expression that the Vorthak had never seen from prey before. "You assumed I was trying to escape." With those words, Marcus raised his hand and pointed to the sky. The Vorthak looked up to see contrails forming against the alien atmosphere, the unmistakable signature of orbital insertion pods. You see, Marcus explained as the first of the pods began their atmospheric entry. When humans crash land on hostile worlds, we don't just try to survive. We call for backup, and while you were busy hunting me, I was leading you exactly where I wanted you to be. Zexthal's blood ran cold as he realized the truth. The human hadn't been lost or wandering aimlessly. He had been moving with purpose, drawing the pack away from any cover into an open killing field with no escape routes. The distress beacon in your ship, Velkar whispered. We should have destroyed it. You couldn't have found it, Marcus replied. Because it wasn't in the ship. Humans have learned to be redundant. The beacon was in me. The first marine drop pod slammed into the sand 50 meters away, followed by another, then another. Within seconds, the desert floor was shaking with impacts as a full battalion of colonial marines established a perimeter around the trapped Vorthak pack. This is impossible, Zexthal snarled. You're just one weak creature. You should have died days ago. Marcus walked forward, past the alien predators who no longer seemed quite so terrifying. The Vorthak found themselves backing away from him, their predatory instincts screaming warnings they didn't understand. That's your mistake, Marcus said quietly. You see humans as weak, because we don't have claws or armor or natural weapons. But you don't understand what makes us dangerous. We don't hunt alone, we don't abandon our own, and we never, ever give up. The Marine commander's voice crackled over the comm system. Area secured. Hostile pack neutralized. Package recovered. As the Vorthak surrendered their weapons, Zexthal stared at the human who had led them into the perfect trap. How? He asked. How did you survive 3 days in this desert without water? Marcus knelt and scooped up a handful of sand, letting it trickle through his fingers. My grandmother taught me to listen to the land. The wind patterns told me where to find moisture. The rock formations showed me which way to travel. And the stars. He looked up at the alien constellations. The stars told me exactly where to lead you. As the Marines secured the area, Zexthal realized that his pack had not been hunting prey at all. They had been the prey, led by a predator far more dangerous than they had ever imagined, one who hunted not with claws or fangs, but with intelligence, patience, and the absolute certainty that help would come. When the predator pack had advanced, the human had indeed walked through untouched. But he had not walked through as victim. He had walked through as victor.